Dumaguete, hello Negros Oriental, and hello Sillimanians around the world. On behalf of Ronelyn Faith Vailoces-No, this is Joshua Soldivillo, and you are watching #Silliman. Good evening, everyone. This is a magazine show that talks about different aspects of Silliman University, a program initiated to discuss different matters concerning the campus by the sea. You're watching #Silliman. Maayong gabi sa tanan, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Daghang salamat for joining another episode of #Silliman. We thank you for making us as your Monday night company. Well, friends, at this point, there are a lot of ganaps in the university, and I would say that this month of May is a liminal stage, meaning to say our one foot is in the end of the school year, and our another foot is for the upcoming school year. And we are truly excited for our graduates because soon they will be called degree holders, right? And of course, we are proud that we are continuing molding Sillimanians with competence, character, and faith. But of course, before we let them go from the portals of the university, we have prepared a lot of activities just for them. And tonight, friends, we are joined by, I would say, three major links in the university when it comes to the student life of our Sillimanians in the campus. Allow me. Well, I don't think if they need introductions, but anyway, I will introduce them. Allow me to introduce first our university registrar, our Suki of #Silliman, Dr. Giovanni Macahig. Sir Jake, welcome back to #Silliman. Always great to have you here, sir.
Thank you, Josh, and good evening, everyone. And thank you for having me again.
All right. Welcome back, Sir Jake. And of course, we have the director of the Silliman University Alumni and External Affairs. We have Mr. Ruben and Bokingo. Sir Ruben, welcome again to #Silliman, sir.
Good evening, and I'm happy to be here so we can give an update to our graduating seniors and our alumni.
Yes, of course. And ang kuya ng Silliman University, the director of Silliman University International Student Center, Mr. Moses Joshua B. Atega. Kuya Mo, welcome back to #Silliman.
Yes, good to be here, especially with this end of the year highlight.
All right. So, it's very important to talk about these things because I would say this is our bouncing back from the pandemic given the hiatus we have had, and of course our students are very much excited to experience that Silliman culture kumbaga. So let us begin first with the series of activities. So for the Office of the Alumni and External Affairs, they're having this job fair. Sir Ruben, when are you holding the job fair, and can you share more about this?
We have started the job fair today, and we had an opening with registration of the participants. We have 35 companies that are joining this job fair, and most of them come from the top 1,000 corporations.
Wow.
Most of them are flying in, and have flown in from Manila because they're really interested to hire our alumni.
All right. So where is the job fair happening, sir? And is this exclusive for our Sillimanian fresh grads, or this is open to everyone?
The job fair, which runs today until tomorrow, May 22 to 23, from 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon, is going on, and we invite not only our seniors and our alumni, but a way of the university to reach out to the community. So we have invited other schools in Metro Dumaguete, and they are all welcome to come, bring their resumes, and we have 35 companies to choose from. I know a good sell is our College of Nursing, our nursing graduates.
Yeah.
So we have hospitals like St. Luke's from Manila that are here, Manila
Wow.
Doctors.
Yeah.
So it's also an opportunity, as well as the other courses.
Is it possible, sir, that they will be hired on the spot?
Yes, there are companies that would do interviews and give examinations, and who qualifies gets the job immediately. But I want to encourage our graduating seniors, not only at Silliman but other schools, that these companies know that you have not yet taken the board exam, but they want all your details in their database because
Yeah.
they will be contacting you from time to time because they know they will check on your progress.
Yeah, of course, definitely. That's how much that's how confident, no, and that's how these companies trust our graduates. So that's a good news for all of us. Now, of course, friends, one of the highlights of the life of being a senior is actually the Seniors Day, and I myself, I couldn't forget, finding the sleepers, and of course, we had a very inspiring speaker that time, journeying around the campus to the Silliman Hall, and we're so happy because Kuya Mo will walk us through the details of the Seniors Day this year. Kuya Mo, when is the Seniors Day happening, and what are the details that you can share to us?
Yes, it's very distinctive because after 2 years of
Right.
darkness, we're moving to finally bright light of hope. And that's why our theme for this year is Ebony and Ivory.
Okay.
It's that darkness to white movement. And also, not only that, it's really back to all the details that you used to experience as a senior. And this makes graduation season in Silliman very distinctive.
Indeed.
I remember a parent who was a diplomat
Yeah.
and whose other children were studying in Manila. She observed that Silliman graduation ceremonies is actually the most meaningful she experienced, and that included Seniors Day. So Seniors Day is a send-off, a very special
That's the word,
send-off.
send off.
And our gratitude, our expression of gratitude to class of 2023. So it's gonna be at the Luz Auditorium. So seniors, it's first come, first serve. So if you want to be at the Luz, be there on time. If not, you'll enjoy the same venue here at Audiovisual Theater and the multipurpose room that's reserved for those who will come in late. And so it's a big class this year, and our registrar would know how big is the number of graduating students. And Seniors Day is even greater number because
Wow.
we welcome mid-year graduates. So if you are not graduating this May 2023, you are graduating next semester or the following semester, you are welcome to join Seniors Day because you are part of this batch of 2023. You have been with them since your freshman year. So join them on Seniors Day. That's May 24, starting at 1:30. Be there. After 5 o'clock, there's 3 venues. We'll be moving from the Luz. You will have your Walk to Remember. This Walk to Remember actually is a replacement of because during our time,
Yeah.
I don't know if those who are here in the audience would experience that. We used to go up at the rooftop of the library to take
Wow.
one last look at our campus.
I see.
Right, but since that's not allowed now
Yeah.
with all the developments going on, we have replaced it with a walk to remember. It's like a
Yes.
nostalgia walk around the campus, wherein the campus ambassadors will bring back memories of your college life as you go towards entering the gate of opportunity. This is a symbolic entrance to the gate of opportunity, and then ceremonies going on at Silliman Hall grounds, and then after that, they will go towards the gate of service for their symbolic exit away from the portals of Silliman. So that meaningful is Seniors Day.
Right.
So
And I think everyone is just so excited for that day. But I think it's also a perfect way to culminate their Silliman experience. The Silliman, like after 4 years, 2 years, perhaps for those who experienced the pandemic. And it's just, to me, a very magical experience for our seniors, Kuya Mo. So after the Seniors Day, of course, it's happening on 24th of this month. We all want to witness our graduates march, no? And of course, that's happening on May 28th this month, and we have our university registrar to unpack the details of the graduation. So Dr. Jake, let's talk about first the number of graduates this year. How many set of feet will be marching? And at the same time, where is the venue since the gymnasium is used by the library at the moment?
Okay, so our graduating or candidates for graduation this year will be about 1,300 plus.
Wow, 1,300.
So it's a bit high this school year. And yes, our venue will be at the Oipiching Multipurpose Hall, and it's in Balogo, Valencia. And reason for that is that the gym is not available, and there are certain conditions that we also consider, like our graduation falls on May,
Yeah.
and the weather may not be very predictable. It could be very hot, or it could be very or rainy,
Yes.
because it's already the month of
So
May.
better safe than sorry.
Yeah, better safe than sorry. So the venue is a fully air conditioned venue. It houses it could house about 5,000
Wow.
participants. So it's a perfect venue for us given the condition and the situation we are in.
Yeah.
And well, it's on May 28.
28.
We will have our baccalaureate at the SU Church. Assembly time is 7:30, and we will start the processional by 8 a.m. And in the afternoon at 3 p.m. will be our commencement ceremony. So this is also another time for everyone to gather around
Yes.
for the commencement after 2 years.
Finally, after 2 years, Sir Jake. But let's step back a bit because I'm sure the 1,300 plus students is quite a number to handle. So can you share to us also the details, especially for the rehearsals? When is the rehearsals, and do we have a transportation provided, especially that the venue for our graduation is quite distant from university?
So thank you for that, also especially highlighting the transportation. Our rehearsal will be on the 26th of May. That would be 9 a.m. So we will also be doing a dry run with our with the shuttle service, because it's a bit far, about 19 minutes from Silliman, if you Google map it. And we will have a shuttle service, but it's limited. It's not for all. We encourage our students to be able to go to the venue if they have vehicles, or if their parents or relatives can bring them there. And also during the graduation or commencement ceremony, there will also be a shuttle service for our students.
Right.
Yeah.
So take note of these dates, May 26,
26.
no? That's 9 in the morning, for you to know the blocking, and of course you can also give a heads up how your names are supposed to be pronounced, right?
Yes.
And Dr. Jake, this is also a momentous event, not only because we were on hiatus for 2 years, but this is also a testament for the university that, you know, no matter what comes in our way, we're able to make it and pull it off. You know, we're able to manage all the challenges. So one of the highlights also of the graduation is the graduation speaker. So
Yes.
are we allowed to share who would
Yes.
be the graduation speaker this year?
Yes, our graduation speaker, actually, we invited him then, but for reasons, he was not able to
Come here in Dumaguete, yeah.
So our graduation speaker is Mr. Ryan Kayabyab,
Wow, the
our
maestro.
national artist, who will grace us for that very important occasion. Our baccalaureate speaker also is a senior pastor of the Iligan UCCP, and it's Reverend Jonathan Cal.
So we have wonderful lineup of speakers for the graduation and baccalaureate ceremony. How about for the Seniors Day, Kuya Mo, who is our speaker?
Oh, it's supposed to be a surprise for the seniors.
It's a surprise. Okay.
But as someone who was an outstanding student here and already is a success in the field of business, so yes, in the corporate world. So That I can share for now.
Okay. So we look forward who will be the person who will become the speaker for the Seniors Day, Kuya Mo. But of course, these are just some of the things that we look forward to. And let's go back to Sir Ruben here, because the job fair, we will having like a lot of companies going to Dumaguete City. Are there reminders that you'd like to give to our applicants? What are the things that they should bring with them? Do they have to wear masks, or are there protocols also in the area, sir?
We have protocols for those who'd like to participate. They should wear masks, of course, and they should prepare their resumes, an updated resume, and it would be better when you print out your resume, a photo would be included.
Yeah.
The Office of Information and Publication will be coming out with a press release on the job fair and the companies that are joining.
Wow.
So our seniors and the rest of the community
Can check the
see.
specifics, the
Yes,
details.
you know, it's good to Google the company you plan to apply, so you have
course.
a background. So it will be an informal setting, but I guess you just have to be in a business attire.
Yes.
Today or earlier this morning, during the opening, the 35 companies was given 2 minutes to give a pitch of their company. So that's also one thing. And we had a speaker, Suzanne Bascara.
Wow.
She's an executive of one of the BPOs here and
In the
in the Dumaguete area, and she gave our students, our seniors, the new trends in
Right.
companies and what is needed in the market.
Okay. Well, of course, that's very important, right? Because at least for those who are not yet that interested to hunt for jobs, but if you wish to have an experience how it is to apply for a job, how is it being grilled in an
Yes.
interview, this is your chance to get that
Yes.
experience. But friends, we're just going to pause for a short break, but when we come back, let's ask our guests tonight their takeaways, also the pandemic, and how does it feel that we're bouncing from it today, given all the activities we're able to gather students, bigger crowds, and more importantly, what is the Tatak Silliman? What is the Tatak Silliman graduate that our employers should be excited to get them, to hire them, and be part of their growing company? All of this will be discussed when #Silliman returns. Stay with us. you're still watching #Silliman. Daghang salamat for staying with us. Friends, let's ask our guests tonight about their takeaways during the pandemic, and at the same time, how do they feel that finally we are able to gather bigger crowds, right? Especially that it's more than us being happy about it, it's really how our students feel about it, that they're able to brush elbows with their friends and make more meaningful memories, right? So let's ask first our alumni director here, Sir Ruben. Sir Ruben, what do you think, if there's one thing that you've learned in the pandemic, what would it be?
Well, I've learned to easily adjust to what is there, so things would flow the same way we want it to be. So that after it was actually 3 job fairs
Yeah.
we didn't have
Yes.
the past 3 years, and now we used to get a response of 45 to 50 companies, and now we have 35. I think that's already a good number for what we had before. So they're in these companies see our ratings of our school, they see our performance in the board exams, and most of them wants to have a MOA.
Wow.
So
With the university.
yes. So they can extend other services they can give to our students, to our faculty, and to our school. So I've gone to different deans, the different deans of the colleges, to campaign and find creative ways to really let our seniors go to the job fair. And one dean said, we have OJTs for our seniors, and when they come back from OJT, they tell their dean, we just signed the contract.
Wow.
So then, their dean says, don't sign any contract first. I'm sure there are better offers later. So
Right. So I think that's very, very, it's a very good thing to have adaptability,
Yes.
being able to adapt to circumstances, and being hopeful that we'll be able to, make it. And here we are, 35 companies joining us this week for the job fair. How about Dr. Jake, in the perspective of, being a registrar, because you're always handling and organizing big events, Honors Day, graduation. What are the major takeaways, sir? And how does it feel that finally we're holding again a face-to-face with more than 1,300 graduates this May 28th?
I think the biggest lesson there is adaptability and innovation.
Innovation.
There was so much challenge about how to realize the activities given the absence of the students and doing it online.
Yeah.
So I guess those are the challenges. And there are advantages to it and also disadvantages, like it would be easier because it's all online and you can just watch it at the comfort of your home,
Yeah.
etc. And but there's a difference when you are gathered together in one place. So this year would be an adjustment for us because there are so much preparations and details to really
Natutulog pa ba ang
accomplish.
registrar's office?
So we're again going back to the usual activities that we do. But I think we are more excited.
Yes.
Unfortunately, given this situation, we have to adjust with the venue,
Yeah.
and hopefully we could come back and have it at the gym. Hopefully next year.
Yeah. Let's pray for that,
Yeah.
friends.
So I'm happy that we were able to survive the pandemic despite the numerous challenges
Yes.
that we face.
A lot of challenges, but we're able to overcome all of them. In fact, the World Health Organization has declared that it's no longer a global emergency, right? So I think that's one of the silver linings that we have to be grateful for. So let's talk about also the lessons Kuya Mo here would like to share, especially that Seniors Day, of course, aside from the graduation day, it's something that a Sillimanian would always keep in his, like, it's a core memory. I mean, it's a summation of your experiences. So, Kuya Mao, when you were conceptualizing and working on the table, the concept for this year, how does it feel that finally we're back face to face?
Actually, I missed the time when we went online for the events. No, because, for example, in the search for a speaker, you can go global.
Yeah.
Like, look for the best among the alumni,
Yes.
even beyond the country. So that was the advantage. And so they can just send their speech. And so it's always, but we're fortunate that we belong to Silliman University. That's really unstoppable.
Unstoppable. I love that.
Yes, and
We're unstoppable.
we were there, so ready even before the pandemic to go online. So events like this was not a chance. So Seniors Day was there even during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like we had virtual productions and it required a lot of creativity, but it was a challenge. And in fact, it opened new ideas that we brought to this
Yeah.
2023 Seniors Day. So there's something there that we would love to celebrate, even if it's already face to face. So that's it. That's the beauty of of something that we call darkness, because we're challenged to be creative.
Yes.
And so for me, it's a blessing, and I don't look at it as something so dark,
Yeah.
but it was just part of who we are as Sillimanians, that we can survive such darkness. We're always on the bright side.
And of course, no, we have that faith in us that serves our
Yes.
life, no? The Via Veritas Vita. So I think that's very very wonderful, Sir Mo, that you're also picking lessons from the pandemic and integrating it to your new practices, no?
Yeah.
And that's what we call learnings, right? In short. So given these activities are like send-off activities and culminating activities for our students, let's talk about the Tatak Silliman. Let's talk about the Silliman graduate. Who is a Silliman graduate, and what are the things that we can be proud about as Sillimanian? Because of course, our motto is always aligned to the competence, character, and faith. But let's dive deeper and let's talk about reality and trends, no? Because right now, for example, as Sir Ruben mentioned earlier, that we have high demands again for nursing, because there was a time that nursing wasn't that in demand, and we have now the IT, we have now the technology industry, a lot of things going on actually. So how confident are we that the Silliman graduate will thrive there in the world? So perhaps Kuya Mo can start that.
Yeah, I know the class of 2023, you have this feeling of insecurity that you don't feel that confident to face the world out there. It's normal to feel that way, because it's always that fear of the unknown. Okay, so but trust that you have been educated well, and you have that Silliman brand in your heart, and wait for that moment. You will shine. Even at the initial interview, the distinction of a Sillimanian will be beaming, and you'll be surprised what you can do in the actual world.
Wonderful, wonderful, Kuya Mo, right? So, and I don't know, it will naturally radiate, no? It will naturally come out of you, trust me. Okay.
Yes.
How about you, Sir Jake? What do you think is our edge? What's the Tatak Silliman?
Well, I'd like to say the opposite of what Koyomo said, and it's confidence. I think our Sillimanians are very confident in different ways, and they're able to navigate just about anything. You could see them in
Yeah.
their performance tasks, in how they really
They are
produce
vloggers,
when they
they
are
are-
given a task, and that amazes me every time. And so I should say that with that initiative and their confidence, they can really conquer the world.
Wow.
And even as we, we see our alumni who are doing well in their fields, they would also be doing well in their fields.
Right. For Sir Ruben, I will just paraphrase the question for you a little bit because I'm sure, well, this is not to imply age or whatever, but I'm sure you have seen more senior alumni and then fresh alumni and the current ones, right? So in terms of, let's say, differences, are we able to spot, Sir Ruben, like distinctions between these generations of Silliman alumni?
Yes, there's a bit of difference. The young
Yeah.
are more outgoing, experimental, but the tatak that we are looking for is really, I see it in our graduates and in our alumni that we really have been in Silliman has really shaped our graduates, our alumni, the total person. So when it comes to like the job fair, I tell the companies that join the job fair, don't look for our top 10 because our average graduates can deliver the job you
Wow.
need. So you don't just target the top 10 of our graduates because our average graduates can do the job as well. They
Right.
can deliver. So and they're highly trainable. So it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, so and I think that means a lot, no? Especially for our faculty, our staff, the Silliman community as a whole, no? Working hand in hand to make sure that we provide the quality education. And more than that, it's also the experiences that we provide them that makes them who they are. Like Seniors Day, that importance of gratitude, of being a Sillimanian, looking back to their journey from start to finish. And of course, that job fair, it's an opportunity for them to polish also their skills.
Because these different experiences our students experience
Yeah.
builds up the Silliman spirit.
Right.
Because that is the one that will push them through their whole life. So it'll be it's a very meaningful experience.
Exactly. No? And I cannot agree more to that. That Silliman spirit, whether it will be the next Founders Day, 5 years from now, Founders Day, or even if it's not Founders Day, if you just meet someone who's Sillimanian, there's an automatic spark, right?
Yes.
Because of these experiences that we link them together. So we are running out of time, friends. And as a culminating question to our guest tonight, and of course, perhaps we want to remind our viewers with some important details just to rejoin some information. What do you think, sirs, is our duty right now as members of the Silliman community? Because we've been through a lot, and then at the same time, our students, we've been through a lot. So what do you think is our duty right now when it comes to helping each other? Because the pandemic revealed that, a simple gesture of kindness is a big help. What do you think is your message to our graduates? What should be their duty? What should be their advocacy, or what should be that values that they should always hold on as they exit the portals of Silliman? Maybe we can start with Sir Jay.
Okay, so I think the very basic values of character, competence, and faith should be instilled always in their minds, because that's what makes us Sillimanians, and that's what also guides us always in whatever we do. And I think that we should always, learning from the experience of the pandemic, we should always connect, because as Sillimanians, not only for Sillimanians but to others, because that is how Sillimanians are known for, with our advocacies, especially in the environment and also in social issues and social concerns. So, and that is where we are known for as Sillimanians. So, I think that's where we should look and focus ourselves, connecting always with each other.
Yeah, wonderful, no? So, competence, character, and faith, and don't forget to connect.
Yes.
Right? Wonderful values, guys, that you should bring with you as you exit the portals of Silliman. Sir Ruben.
The famous line of Silliman, the way, the truth, and the life. You see, that's the motto we all follow. That's the motto we follow when we choose an outstanding Silliman awardee. You don't have to be an awardee, an outstanding Silliman awardee, but if you have the way, the truth, and the life instilled in you, which you gathered all through your 4-year schooling at the university, this would guide you through your life, and you'll succeed in life, and you'll be happy, and you know what you'll do and where you're going. So
Yeah, that's
it's
wonderful.
really a good way of following that
Yeah.
way, the truth, and the life, because it's the best way to lead your life to the right path.
Yeah, that could be our perfect model, no?
Yes.
To live and lead our life. Kuya Mo.
I would like to celebrate the legacy of Dr. Angel Alcala. We lost him this year, but he's truly iconic as a Sillimanian. And I remember what he told me, that the true measure of a Sillimanian is how you make it out there beyond the portals.
Yeah.
And so you have to be a community builder. And for this, we have to remind our graduates, especially class of 2023, that there's a line in the Silliman song, our guiding star will lead us not just in high places, but it could be in a low place. So it's not always that because you are a Sillimanian, you're gonna be out there working in a 5-star hotel. It's not always that way, all right? Only God knows what's best for us. So
Yeah.
just remember, yes, confidence is there, but it's good to have that confidence anchored on your faith.
Right.
In the book that we all read, the Bible, Joshua 1:9, be confident and be of good courage, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go.
Wonderful,
Perfect.
Kuya Mo, right? So, I mean, our guests deserve a round of applause for a very inspiring, I would say very inspiring words of wisdom, if I may call it. And these are the things that we should always be reminded of, right? And after all, these events, these activities are really towards that building that life that is Christ-centered and being able to give a piece of yourself to others, right? So whether it will be the job fair for the seniors day or the graduation, these are symbolisms. These are occasions where we celebrate gratitude, we celebrate our competence, we celebrate the Silliman education, and we celebrate our victory as Sillimanians. All right, friends. So, daghan kayong salamat for joining another episode of #Silliman. I hope that as you exit the portals of Silliman, you will bring with you the values, the memories, that heart, that spirit of Silliman University. And for those who are watching right now, especially our parents, congratulations also. Job well done. And to all the members of the Silliman University community, our faculty, our staff, our administration, congratulations also, because we made it this year. Thank you very much, guys. See you next week, and to God be the glory. Hello there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. this has been another episode of Hashtag Silliman. Thank you very much for joining us. Support as well our Facebook page. It's called Hashtag Silliman. Continue liking, reacting, and sharing your favorite episodes. We also have a YouTube channel. It's called Hashtag Silliman. Don't forget to click the notification bell for you to be updated with our recent posts. See you there. Of course, catch our premieres. That's every 8 p.m. on Monday night. That's only on Channel 6 Phil Products. Replays will be aired every Tuesday before the noontime news and Saturday after the noontime news. This has been Joshua Soldivillo. Kita Kids next week only here on Hashtag Silliman. Bye guys! Congratulations, graduates!